आज मौसम बड़ा बेईमान है, बड़ा बेईमान है आज मौसम। हो आज मौसम बड़ा बेईमान है, बड़ा बेईमान है आज मौसम। आने वाला कोई तूफान है, कोई तूफान है आज मौसम।
Good afternoon from Toronto and welcome back to Cook It with Biloo. And today I'm cooking a little sweet thing. It's a sweet. Not making any chicken or goat or any other stuff. I'm making sweet because it's somebody's birthday and what should I say? It's my own birthday. So happy birthday to Biloo and Cook It with Biloo. And I have my birthday drink, and that is why I'm cooking some sweet. Very delicious, easy to cook. You can eat it anytime in the breakfast with tea or coffee, in the lunch or after the dinner. Anytime you want, you can eat it. And I'm showing you today how to make Suji Halwa. It's a Suji, it's a part of wheat, and it's delicious. I show you what is in here. Is Suji, it's a Semolina, it's 250 gram of Suji, same amount of sugar. If you want less, it's up to you. If you want more, you can add more. So it's 250 gram of that. And I have dry fruit, it's almonds and pistachio, my very much favorite. And you can add it in cashews and raisin, really good, but I just using 2 of them. And that is butter, 200 grams. 200 grams or 250, more butter, more better. You know, it's so juicy then. And this is green cardamom, is the seeds from inside. I peeled it. You can ground it if you want it, but I just using like that. And then this is most important, the 4 cup of water. So now I'm going to show you how to make, instead of a cake, I'm making halwa for me for celebrating my birthday. And cheers to guys from Toronto. Cheers. Here you guys, now I'm going to show you how to make the halwa. First I heat up the pan, and on the side I'm boiling some water, you know, the 4 cup of water. So I'm going to roast this first. A lot of people make it different way, but I like to roast it first. So I'm going to roast it till it's golden brown. My heat is on, the water is boiling over there because I'm going to add the sugar and make the sugary water over there. So you roast it for 4 to 5 minutes and keep mixing it. Keep using your whatever it is. It's my birthday, guys, so you know. So just roast it till it's a little bit of golden brown, 4 to 5 minutes, and let this let this boil, and then I'm going to add the sugar in to show you how it's just simple. You just have to boil once in the sugar. So I'm adding the sugar into the water now. It is in there now, and let it boil. It's only need 1 boil, and then turn the heat off. This one, we golden brown, then we take it out, and then I show you the next step of my favorite Suji halwa. Oh, it smells so nice. It smells so nice, and it's so yummy.
A few moments later.
See guys, it's need just cook it on a low heat, and 3 to 4 minutes good enough. Soon you see it's getting brown, take it off right away and put it on the side. I'm waiting for look at this guys, I'm waiting for the sugar is already melted. I'm just waiting for 1 boil. Soon it starts boiling, I'm going to take it off. And this is my suji. It's already browned, so I took it off on the side. And the next step I'm going to show you. My butter is already melting. This is already done. The water boiled. I switched it off. So I'm just melting the butter on the low heat. So let him melt. And then I'm going to show you what to add in. And it's so delicious, guys. Just wait. Look at this, guys. The butter is all ready. And now I'm going to add the dry fruit in it. So whatever you guys have, I have pistachios and almonds. It's so nice and juicy and so delicious and so healthy too, guys. So I'm adding, and the rest I'm going to keep it. If I need, I put it on the top of the halwa. So I keep it. It depends how much you need. And now I'm adding the cardamom. And we're going to give maybe a minute or so. Let it, the dry fruit, let it cooked. And when it's cooked, it's have a different aroma. It's really, really, really good aroma. So just give 1 minute till you see it's already sizzling. Look at this. It's already getting crispier. So 1 minute is good enough. Soon it's done, then you add the suji. And now you cook it on low heat. Cook it till it's golden brown. Okay, look at this, guys. It's cooking now on really medium heat. You don't want to burn it, so make sure, depends on your heat. My heat is very fast, very high. So I always cook it on a low to medium heat. So leave it and keep stir, keep then just keep doing and wait for, I think 4 minutes good enough maybe. Let's see, 4 to 5 minutes good enough. It depends on your heat. Don't let it get like burned. It has to be golden, delicious, golden brown, danedar. So guys, give me a few minutes and it's going to be ready to eat. Okay guys, welcome back and look at this. This is the beautiful color now we have. So keep mixing. Make sure, this is very important. You can't leave it. Keep mixing, and now it's very nice brown. So now we're going to add the water in. So be careful, it's steam up. So this water we're going to add half and half. That's very important. Half first and then half soon after when it's mixed. So I'm mixing now and watch it. So I put the half. So let it mix. Once it's mixed nice, then when it's settled down, this is very important. Here guys, look. Now we're going to add the rest of the water in. Keep mixing, very important. Keep mixing. Dump the whole water and let him cook. Keep mixing. Slow and steady wins the race. So here you guys, my birthday special. Instead of a cake, I'm going to eat a halwa. Oh, it's looking nice. Just keep mixing, keep waiting. Until then, happy birthday, cheers to all my friends, my brothers, my friends, my fans, you name it. I love you all, guys. I love you right from here. If I want to show, maybe next time, all of your pictures are printed inside, So I love you all. Thank you very much. And we're appreciating my show, my cooking. Love you all, guys. Cheers. Happy birthday to me. Come back. back, guys, and look at this. My halwa is done, and smell. Oh my God, it's so good. I can eat the whole thing alone, man. It's so good. All you need is 2 candles on. Instead of cake, I can eat halwa. Look at this. And now time to switch the heat off. See, this is right. It's not more liquidy, and it's not like dried up. That's another thing. It's up to you. Some people like it a little bit more liquidy, but this is the right foam, the right way to cook it. And this is done now, guys. And now I'm going to taste it, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to surprise you today. Welcome, guest, to taste with me. Here guys, my halwa is ready. Instead of cake, halwa is ready, and the best thing is I have my guest, the host of this show, the producer and director of my show. My one daughter is missing, but my little daughter is coming, who is a host and producer and director, and she is involved in big time in cricket too, guys. It's GT20. So welcome my beautiful, gorgeous daughter to share with me the birthday halwa and have a drink with me. Welcome, Kimi. Here you go, guys.
Happy birthday.
Here, cheers.
Cheers. Hi, guys.
And cheers to Kimi, cheers to Simi too, and to Chandni. They are missing
camera person.
because Simi is making the camera.
Oh.
Cheers, guys. Happy birthday. And now,
You make your wish. Wait. Wait. First we're just saying happy birthday.
Okay.
But you just sing with me.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to you, Baba Cooking Biloo.
Happy birthday to you, to me. There you go, guys. Yes. And now we're going to enjoy
I should feed you.
the cake. Cake.
Yeah.
Halwa.
How is it?
Guys, it's outstanding. Trust me. Try it.
Me too.
Look at this. Look at the real comments. Not like only she's my daughter. She give you the real comments. She's a heck of a chef too. She do brilliant cooking. She have to show you soon. She's a really gem of a cook.
That's quite a praise. Usually I'm behind the camera, but Simi's there, my sister Simi, and usually if you say something funny, I'm holding my laughter, but today I don't have to do that, so that feels good. This is brilliant. It's actually the best Suji halwa you've made till date. Wow.
See this? So that's the biggest gift I have. You know, the good comments. And
I actually came on the show.
and she know how to taste. She is really. We're going to show you soon how she cook.
I actually came on the show to ask you questions.
Yes. Go ahead.
So some are random, some are about food, some are for fun. This is the first time he's hearing these questions. It's not prepared. It's gonna be right now.
Yes.
First question by my friend Monica.
Hi, Monica.
What is the best thing you've ever eaten?
Ever eaten?
Yeah. Ever.
Is two of my most favorite things is a goat, and the second is paranthas. Any kind of paranthas.
So is this made by you or by someone else?
It's made by me, but the most breakfast thing, yes, my daughter do the wonderful, yummiest pancakes. Really healthy ones. I don't know how she do it. Is a banana with oatmeal, right? Oat something, and that is. I like home cooking. I'm not a fan of outside cook. I like it whatever we cook in the home or in my friend circle too. My friend is going to become soon too. His name is Johnny. He do hell of a cooking too. Really good cook. So guys, and I'm soon going to India, where my cousins are waiting, and they are good cook too. But
First
anyway.
time I'm hearing this. Okay, so next question is by Melinda.
Hi, Melinda.
She asked, what is your favorite song or music to dance to?
Oh, I love music. Any kind of music.
No, it has to be specific.
My favorite is all time my Kishore Kumar songs. I just love it.
It's
I love him. And then Elvis. And then who is the new kid? I don't remember the names of the Canadian singers. Bruno. I love him. And then the most wonderful singer, the beautiful girl, Adriana, I think name is Ariana
Grande.
Grande. I love it. Love her.
Wait, no, if you have to pick,
I'm a big fan of her shows too.
if you have to pick one song that just makes you dance the minute you hear it, what would it be?
Oh, it's a lot. It's very tough for
Top
me to say.
three.
Pag Ghungru Pag Mira Nachi Thi.
Melinda, you won't know this.
Um,
You have to Google it.
and the Pump Up the Jam. I love that song. And then another one is Maar Chadappa Pindi Chaja. Melinda, you maybe not know these things, but this is, even you can dance too. A heck of a music, man. Trust me.
She has a second question, and it's, what is
Melinda,
your secret?
You have a lot of questions. You don't want me to eat?
What is your secret to the best butter chicken ever?
Secret? I have no secret. I cook it from here. So that's my secret. When I cook it with passion. And that's, when you cook it from heart, things always get yummy.
Okay, so Katie had a question.
Hi, Katie. Oh, Katie, how are you doing?
She said, if you could make a meal for anyone, dead or alive, who would it be and what would you cook?
Dead or alive?
You can take a minute to think.
Dead or alive?
Anyone. Anyone. Just pick someone.
Oh. I don't know what to cook is for dead. But for alive meal, I think if it's any of my Punjabi Indian friend, definitely I'm going to make rice with goat.
No. She meant like anyone. Pick a person. So it could be a celebrity, a cricketer, anyone you want. And what would you make for that person?
Oh,
Like if they came over for dinner.
if I love cricket players. I have a lot of list of I'm a big fan and friendship with them. And if I start saying the names, I need maybe 3-4 hours of recording. But I'm saying if they're coming to me, I'm definitely going to make tandoori chicken, Tandoori chicken is yummy.
Okay.
It's oven based or barbecue chicken or lamb chops. That's yummy too. So anything like fish, something to do grilled for them. They need healthy food. And I am good in it and I can do it.
Okay. My friend Abby asked.
Hello,
Actually,
Abby.
3 questions.
Abby, soon she say your name, I can hear your voice. Your beautiful voice.
Her first question is, what is the first dish or a few dishes that you made that was a disaster? Like the first time you used to cook, what is something you made that turned out bad?
She's too good, buddy. She's too good. I done a lot of damage back home when I don't know how to cook. So when I used to see my mother making simple thing, the dough of flour, the atta. And I always think how let's all get together and make rotis. And one day my mother is not home and I try to do it. And I tell you something, me and my 2 friends, Jan and Ran, and we tried trust me, for 7 to 8 hours. We started around 12 in the afternoon. It's in the evening. And we finished the 20 pounds of our whole wheat flour into the garbage. Try to make a dough and it's impossible. Sometimes we put too much water, it's like a liquid, like a shampoo, you can use it in your hair. And we keep dumping. In the end, we just said, hell with it. We're not doing anything. So I have no clue how I start cooking. Back home, I saw my mother and my father do jam away cooking. And I learned from them. And yes, I do meat back home. I kill pigeons and cook pigeons and a lot of things, quails and stuff. But not like this kind of, I done a lot of bad cooking. This, and then I done, the rice. We try to make a rice. I have no clue what is that. It's more darker than my hairs. Rice when I first
What
time
did you
cooked.
do?
I have no idea. We left it over there and then we start playing table tennis and we back after an hour. And that part we have to dump it into the garbage. Before my parents came, we buy the new one and bring it home. So that's a disaster, Abby.
Okay. Is there one dish that you would never try to make? That's another question she asked.
Oh, I don't think so. I love all kind of cooking. Italian, Greek, Chinese, Afghanis, my most favorite Punjabis, Indian, Gujaratis. I love all kind of cooking. So I don't think so. I don't want to. I try everything, but I try my own. I do a lot of leftover cooking. I make it very good. Even I done egg pizza. That's really delicious. Show you later on.
We have an anonymous question. They didn't want to say their name. How can you,
No name. Hello.
how can you make paneer while you cook paneer? How can you keep it firm and not break while cooking?
Yes, a very simple thing. I don't know what paneer you're using. If you're making homemade paneer, let him firm. Or even if you're buying from outside like Barar paneer or whatever paneer, right? Nanak paneer or any paneer is available. Make sure you do shallow fry. If it's breaking up on you, you just put a little bit of black pepper or salt, or no need even. So just cut it in pieces and shallow fry on your pan. And then you use it, it's never going to break up.
Okay. Interesting question. The person's Instagram name is Canadian RRP. And the question was, why does Indian food use more haldi or turmeric?
Oh, good question. That's a tradition. That's in ancient, back in when kings rules India in 1400 BC, or not BCs, in 1400 or whatever, right? They believe this turmeric powder is very healthy for your system, for your health. And I think now the new world is developing on it. They're eating pills, they're eating raw. And trust me, if we really want to survive a good health, that is a wonderful herb to do it. So that's why we use it. And it's give a aroma, it's give a color in it. And that's the way Indian cooking is. We use it in everything. I use it in my milk. That's good for your stomach. Boil the milk, put 1 teaspoon in it and drink it. It's really delicious.
And honey.
And honey too, yeah. So turmeric is really good for your health. And we use it for color. For aroma and for Indian cooking need color. Indian cooking depends on coloring.
The same person, Canadian RRP, asked me,
Hello, Canadian RP.
can you make halim?
Yes, that's another wonderful thing. I tell you something. This and nihari is my most favorite. And halim is a very healthy and delicious thing because it's a meat and plus it's a lot of, what do you call the dals?
Lentils.
The lentils. It's very good. I show you that. Anytime you want it, I cook it. I think soon, maybe in a week or so, I'm going to do that. It's very, very good. Very good. It's a lot of things mixed in it and it's delicious.
Okay, and then I have a question from Amit Patel.
Hello,
asking,
Amit Patel.
Can you cook Gujarati food?
Yes,
Have you ever tried?
I do, but if I want, I can cook. I do a lot of dokla, and there is Gujarati curry. I can do that. It's more very different than Punjabi curry because it's very liquidy. But I can do it. Tell me, Mr. Amit, what do you want? Did I cook it, buddy? No worries.
There's one more question. It's from Mr. Brian James.
Hello, Mr. Brian James.
He asked if this dish, Suji Halwa, can be made gluten-free or is Semolina gluten-free?
No. Suji, the semolina is not a gluten-free, it's a part of wheat, so it's not a gluten-free. But if you want halwa gluten-free, yes, I'm going to look into it and I definitely going to do for you. and it's really good dish. For sure, my friend, I'm going to look after that. But this is not gluten free. But I can find it. I think corn flour is a gluten free.
Is it?
Yes. Anything which is not,
I guess we'll look into that
Yeah,
and get back to
I
you.
think corn flour is a gluten free. I think so. But I'm going to find out, and definitely I'm going to do for you. No problem. Everything is possible in cooking once you cook from here.
Last thing is, it's not a question, but the song you did outside today was not dedicated. Sorry, was requested by Ritik. Do you have anything to say to Ritik?
Ritik, you can come over anytime, son. I feel so good if you come and just give me a surprise. And then we can eat and cook together, man. I know you love my cooking. Thank you very much. And to your family too.
I have one question.
Yes.
From Jimmy Sharma.
Hey Jimmy, how are you, man? Sorry.
His question is, when will you pick up my call?
Oh my God. Jimmy, sorry son, Maafi mangda. Sorry Patala Shahi. Whenever you call, I am at my work in the wrong time. And we're not allowed to answer the phone calls. And then, I don't know why I forgot to call you back. But don't worry, next time I give you my direct line, call me at my work. Remember? Don't use LCBO. You call me at my work and then we talk. But I'm very sorry, Jimmy. We are a fan of you. I need an autograph from you. You don't need me, I need you. Okay, we'll see you soon. So now anything else? Any other question?
That was all. But if you have more questions, you can ask.
I'm so appreciate my daughters. She's with me. Simi is making the video. She wants to come in a show today, but maybe next show. But I'm appreciating. And Johnny is out on the work. So one day she's already in the last show. So thank you very much. And look at this. So beautiful my daughters are. I think they get a beauty from my beautiful wife. So,
Okay.
I love them. And that's my life. I wish my dad is here tonight with me today. He's a fan of my cooking too. As my mother and my sister too. And my cousins in India. Lot of names. Nina, Biloo, Cuckoo, Dolly. Cheers.
Okay, I want to say happy birthday, cheers, and thanks for making so much delicious food for us every day. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much. I love you. God bless you. Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
20 minutes later.
जग सारा निखर गया हुण प्यार हवा दे विच बिखर गया जग सारा निखर गया हुण प्यार हवा दे विच बिखर गया